Boot her up. So we ran into a problem where the game was not allowing us to continue last time. We kept falling through the floor. I did fix it though. It was an easy fix. We're on the wrong screen here. Hold on. I just had to go back to the previous version of the emulator. Fortunately, we are emulating this. PlayStation 2, which can't stream to the PC, is actually packed now. Put in a box for the move. All of our consoles here at home now in the box. Where this captures. Can't capture until I go back here, right? Getting there. Red lining on the mic. There's always something. Nothing could ever go smoothly on stream. That's the way it is. And this picking up. Seriously, you don't want to pick this up now? Restart the emulator. Can't stream without issues. There's always something. Dropping frames, games not being picked up. Get to turn my microphone, although that's my fault. On. I like the new version of the emulator. It picks it up right away. This is just not happening, is it? And stream it. Pick it up here. I don't want to stream it here. Yeah, it picks it up here. So what am I doing here that's different there? Oh, I'm capturing the desktop. That's why. Heck. Shenanigans as always. Ah! Okay. Hold on. We're on the logo screens of the games. So... Oh, I see what it's doing. Why is it doing that? There we go. Raid! Perfect timing! Mr. Crappy, welcome. Thank you for that raid. You raided just as soon as I got the game to show up on OBS. Thank you, Mr. Crappy, for that raid. Those of you who are not following Mr. Crappy, please go follow him. He plays a lot of games on original consoles, unlike myself. And I'm probably making him cringe right now by emulating this game. But it's all good. Shout him out. McCrappy, I did it again. My apologies. Do this correctly this time. I made him Irish.
That's not gonna go well. I'll please land on the wheels.
That looks like Driver again.
Nice.
Mr. Crappy, how's it going? I saw you playing Grab by the Ghoulies earlier on the original Xbox. That's an interesting game. How is it? I've heard it's got like... It's a decent game, but it's got like weird camera issues. But I hope you're enjoying it. It's something I've always wanted to play. I have it on Rare Replay. So for those of you just joining us, we are playing Michigan Report from Hell. It's a Suda51 game and a really bad one. So that was GTA 3? Oh, okay. Awesome. It's great. It's got elements. Good. Camera certainly is jank. Yeah, with a lot of those early 3D platformers, it's pretty much... It is what it is. You could really do anything about it with the camera, but Because you're enjoying it. What matters. It looks like a game I would certainly play. Okay, so to bring everybody up to speed with this game, I'm a cameraman on a news team. It's me.
Lock the poor guy up. That's going way too far. I wonder what for.
I bet he was fired.
What are you talking about?
That's right. You know, like the company wanted to do a little restructuring, so they made him work under intolerable conditions until he quit.
Yeah? And then what?
Like maybe on the pretext of having him concentrate on gathering data without being disturbed, they shut him up in the library research room during his working hours. And then they were just going to keep that up until he got fed up with it and quit on his own.
That's outrageous.
Yes, it is. But if we don't do a good job on this report, it could be us next. And we want to escape the city and get out of this fog, right? So let's do our best.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So that's the voice of the news reporter and the sound engineer. It's us on a news team. We are the cameraman in this news team. And we're basically going around Michigan reporting on whatever's happening. Apparently we're under attack by, well, not Michigan itself, but Lake Michigan. We're in Chicago, I thought. And we're under attack from
2, 1.
Good
monsters.
evening, everyone. This is Carly Reese. I'm reporting to you now from in front of the Von Erich Library. Our news team has remained behind here in the city, still covered in a mysterious fog, to bring you the news. Apparently, according to information we got just recently, there's a man still here at the library who was shut up and left behind in a research room. We're just about to go in and rescue him.
This might have been the inspiration for the Spanish horror film Wreck. Minus the bad voice acting. The voice acting is terrible here.
We're here inside the Von Erich Library. There's no sign of anybody around. The staff has probably all evacuated already. We're now going to try and find the research room where the man is reportedly being held.
He's basically giving you an instructional play-by-play of everything that's going on. For some of you who were here the last stream, you'll remember this. Mainly,
This is the checkout desk. This is where books would ordinarily be borrowed from the library. As you can see, there's no one here now.
we ran into a glitch on the last stream where every time we would go up to the second floor, we would fall through the floor. So I had to revert to the previous version of the emulator to get past that. I tested it and it finally works.
As you can see, the library's interior is dim. The shelves are filled with row upon row of neat, orderly books.
Yeah.
It's deadly quiet here.
He says, "What kind of cameraman are we if we don't follow her?"
Here are stairs that lead to the basement. Let's go see what it looks like, shall we?
It's got a very unique premise
Usually,
gameplay
this
to it.
library is a place where many people gather to read and do research. Today, however, it's empty.
This is the Fisher-Price explanation of a library, I guess. Sesame Street explanation of it.
It's a large
This is our sound
space.
engineer.
There don't appear to be any books in here. This room must be used for some other purpose.
So, as the cameraman, your goal is to obviously film the reporter. You have your sound engineer with you. His name is Briscoe. We've already, basically, you're supposed to help get all the clues, gather them with your camera. And you also have to make sure the reporter survives. This is our 4th reporter, I think. 2 of them died. They were eaten by monsters. And one of them, I think, decided to leave us to go find her family. And I think she came back to us. This might be her. This is Carly, I think. Although I looked up something in an FAQ to make sure we were on the right track to get back to where we were before, and the person who wrote the FAQ had a different reporter in this area. So you can certainly change the outcome depending on who lives, who dies. Briscoe over here is our sound guy. At some point, he's going to have to die. I would probably have to save him. And we never die. We just keep filming. The way it goes. So we're looking for clues. Some are obvious, some are not. There's some kind of documents. They don't look like they'll be useful. We're already at the halfway point in the game. Think of it as a Scooby-Doo game. You're with a team of people trying to find clues and solve a mystery. Where the monsters came from. Some of this is going to seem familiar because we have to replay it, but I'm interested to see how this ends. We have a meter up top, E for erotic, S for suspenseful. What you want to do is keep moving the meter to the suspenseful side. This is being a Suda 51 game, so obviously you have to put something called erotic in it, or some elements of eroticism. But the more suspenseful clues you find, the better off the ending is, I believe. So you got that across the top. The battery meter on the lower left tells you how far you've progressed in the game. So as it drains, you're further into the game. And we're at the halfway point, or just past it. Take a look at this. Gonna boot up this computer.
Terminal for looking up books. But is it working? Oh, yes, it's working. There's something on the screen. What is it? Ah!
Take a look.
That's not a book research terminal. It's a security camera monitor.
A security camera monitor? Well, what a surprise. We found a surveillance system that looks like a search terminal. It seems every room in the library can be observed right here on this monitor.
How to use a surveillance system. Well, this game is only available in PAL regions and in Japan, and I think Australia as well. So this is the PAL version of the game we're playing. It asks you when you put it into your, I guess, PlayStation 2. I haven't tested it yet on disc. But when I play it on the PCSX2 emulator, it certainly asks you if you want to play it at 50 Hz or 60 Hz. I decided to play it at 50 Hz just to preserve the original concept of the game and the way they wanted us to play it. You know, the way the developers meant for it to be. Playing it at 50 Hz. Seems to be something here. Let's see if we can zoom in on it.
Look, there's something there.
A key of sorts.
It's so small, I can't see it very well.
Clearly it's a key, even though he doesn't believe it. Look around a little more. There's a lot of clues here you're going to need later on. My camera works kind of jank too. This is the second floor.
The way those books are lined up looks a little strange.
So the bookshelves are lined up, I realized, to either be a letter E or a number 3. I'll write that down. That's something we're going to need for later. Because we're going to have to use a passcode to get into this door behind us. The camera work is jank, huh? Yeah, it is jank in this game. This game's a little janky too. I mean, it is what it is, but... First floor. This is where the key was. Second floor. Go to basement 1.
There's somebody there. There's a man in the small room at the back. This must be the man they say was locked in. He appears to be afraid of something. I wonder how we can rescue him.
Yeah, so the premise is we went to complain to our boss that we didn't want to put our lives at risk, or her to put the lives of other news reporting teams at risk by sending them out to the field to uncover what's going on, because everybody's been dying, especially the news reporters. And she told us about a guy who was trapped here in the library, and we should go check it out. Somehow she sweet talked us into not complaining anymore and just following her orders. It was kind of far-fetched. But here he is alone in the library, so we're going to try to rescue him. Hey, Paul, you figure out the floor situation? Yes, I did. I had to revert back one version of the emulator, and everything's fixed. I actually created an account on the PCSX2 wiki so that I could report that there was the bug. Hopefully it'll help people out in the future who try to play this. Seems like the perfect place to redeem that. Yes, random photo from my photography. Let me finish going through this camera, and then I'll do a photography redemption. Actually, I have to take down some of them now because, and we're going to come up with new redemptions after I come back from hiatus after the move.
There's something written.
The art books are being packed up, so can't redeem the art books, unfortunately. So this is odd, because this basically comes out to 64, I believe. So it's 12, 15, 23, 32, 40, 64, right? Somehow? Am I wrong? Math was never my forte. 25 and 17 is 42. 42 and 8 is 50. 64, yep. So that might be something we need. One solution to the puzzle. At least 10. Yeah, that's for sure. E equals... Look around a little more. Okay, one last thing we got to look at, and then we're going to look at some photography. I don't know what tonight's theme is. I have to make sure I have more photography out in the future, so that if we do redemptions, we'll... So what's on C? She hasn't commented on anything. Clock here. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Look at that!
Give me a hell yeah!
Is a little strange.
What?
It only has an hour hand.
What?
Oh yeah, DRS, how's it going? So this hand is on 9, the hour hand. You know, the texture's clipping through. There's only an hour hand on it, so that's 839. 64, 839. That's gotta be the solution to something, I'm assuming. Alright, so let's pause it right there. And change screens, and we're gonna look at some photography of mine. For this redemption, I do photography on my spare time. Somewhat of a semi-professional photographer, at least that's what I consider myself as. I'm far from being a pro. I have been published in the past. And several magazines, websites, and whatnot. It's a hobby of mine that ended up becoming part of my day job eventually. So let's go to display capture. I don't think I can minimize the game, but get some photography up in here. Show us your talents, talent man. Well, last time we had flower photos, so this time, what I have. Redemption. Art stream. Far from it, we've done art streams in the past. Okay, so this lovely black and white photo of this woman. was taking at a concert. She was dancing on stage. One of two dancers that night. This is the original photo. Get to it. I actually like the color version better than the black and white. The black and white ain't bad, but in color you could see more contrast and get more details to her. It was a band that was, I forget the name of the band, but my friend knew somebody in the band and he's like, hey, they need somebody to take photos for the event. I'm like, all right, let me go out there. There's also like some kind of art exhibit too at the beginning of the show. I like the color one more, but I'm usually more into black and white shots. Yeah. The black and white one isn't too bad, but now that I'm looking at it, I think the color shot way better. This might have been a unretouched version of the photo. I might have just converted it to black and white and just never went in there and played around with it to make it more contrasty like this. Definitely looks better. File information. Not going to give me all the file information. That's certainly the file information. I want the camera info. Oh, for some reason it's not giving it to me. But yeah, so I took that at that show. And there was another picture I took. This is the black and white version of it, of another dancer. I actually knew her. Knew her through my friend. And the color version of that particular photo is right here. So it was just a matter of taking a cool photo with the lighting that was in the background and everything. And being that it was at a concert, you usually get crappy lighting at concerts. So this particular photo just worked out well because the light was behind her, and I just wanted to get like a silhouette of her dancing and just a glimpse, you know, of everything that was in there. Yeah, the color's pretty cool. I had the camera info. You know why I don't have the camera info? Because this is not the original shot. It's not going to give it to me. It's too bad. I was curious as to what my settings were. I probably used a very high ISO and a small aperture for it. So, but yeah. Usually when you take concert photos, you want to keep them in black and white. They come out better. Otherwise they get all grainy. This was cropped down, so you can't really see it. But if you go in real close, like his hand is blurry on the guitar and everything, and you can start seeing all the graininess. I wish I had the original photos. I should have dug those up instead of these edited ones. But yeah, so there you go. You also like the boots. Yeah, the boots are awesome, right? Totally awesome. Thanks for selecting it, Mr. Crappy, as a redemption. More pictures to follow soon. Or two from my portfolio. Yeah, definitely like the color ones better than the black and whites. Although I do remember the black and white ones being brighter and more contrasty, so I would have to dig those up. They're somewhere. I forget the band that played that night. The first band that went on stage before this one was very pro Eileen Warros, I think it was. That's the woman's name, the woman who just went around killing people, or men mainly. And they had like this whole video display of her while they were performing on stage. I guess their songs kind of mimicked it. It was odd, and the lead singer was dressed like a nun, and it was just whatever. But I remember this band was pretty cool. They were a pretty cool rock band. All right. Thank you again for the redemption, and let's get back to the game. More photos in the future. Definitely do more. I'm gonna have to pick up some more. This game now Rendering on widescreen. Jesus, there's always something. Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Crappy. I enjoy sharing it. Hold on. Make sure this game is not widescreen. Why is it widescreen? What did I press by accident? There we go. Is this it? This ain't right. Ugh, my settings have gone crazy now. Hold on. Ah, well, the aspect ratio is off. That's why. Press something I wasn't supposed to press. There we go.
Can you hear me? This is Carly Reese of ZaKa TV. Can you hear me?
Well, we know there's a gentleman behind there.
Hurry, we've come to get you out of there. If you can hear me, please answer me. It's no use. I don't think he can hear me.
You like the story behind the shots? Every good photo has a story behind it. Every bad photo does too. Are you ever terrified about looking into the camera and finding Fatal Frame is 100% real? I'm waiting for the moment that I look into the camera and Fatal Frame is 100% real. Because I love the Fatal Frame series, and this kind of feels like that, only it doesn't capture the essence of that game, because first it's video, and second it's just, it doesn't compare. Puzzle-wise, the puzzles don't match up, so. Hold on. To change one more setting that got screwed up. Here's the problem. There we go. Things should be less jittery in the game now. It explains to us what libraries are and what you do in them.
Huh? There's something on top of the bookshelves. What could it be?
Maybe it's the key we saw earlier. Find out.
Ah, it's a stepladder. I bet I could use this stepladder to see what's on top of these bookshelves.
Oh, remember when I told the bee story like a week ago? I actually found photos of the bees. I gotta go back. That'll be the next photo redemption. I'll talk about the bees. The honeybees that were out on the street that I basically saved their hive.
What could it be? Ah, as you can see, I've found a key on top of the bookshelves. Does it belong to one of the library's visitors? Or maybe it opens one of the doors here in this library.
Nothing crazy picture-wise, but at least it goes with the story. Okay, so we have a key. We could open a door that's got a key to it. This is going to tell us that number 8 is circled on the camera. We need to know that.
Here's a calendar. A date on it has been circled in red. Is it a library holiday?
A library holiday. The number. Number 8. Where to now? Basically, while she's paused and not doing anything, we're supposed to go here and, like, look for clues, I think. A note. Please contact them by Friday. It says the book doesn't look like it will be useful to you. Although somehow that was a major clue. Camera, that's how we were able to see key on top of the bookshelf. Here? Something sandwiched between the books. It looks like a note. ZaKa boy holds a camera, but apparently... Yeah, I couldn't read that fast enough. Something sandwiched between the books. I don't think it was anything special. Even though they made the sound, it looks like a note. Turned out to be nothing. There you have it. This game is a survival horror adventure game, but it's very basic, especially with the puzzles. What makes this game really good to me is the bad voice acting. Without it, this game would be nothing.
I wonder what the second floor looks like. Let's go and see, shall we?
Now here's a moment of truth, because every time we would go up to the second floor, we would fall through it. Follow her up. Alright, we didn't fall. Fixed it.
As you can see, the second floor also has book stacks. Many, many books fill the shelves.
Oh, 3-0 Rangers. They scored another goal. Wonderful. Okay, so now what we got to do is point our camera at the door and she'll open it. But before we do that, have a look here for clues. Important we find these clues. Could give us a hint on what's up with the monsters. We want the big scoop. No, creature. I just went back to the earlier version of the emulator, and I just restarted the level, and I was able to get up to the second floor without falling through it. Apparently the new emulator has a glitch with it. Something they need to figure out. I already reported it to them. How are you tonight, creature? We're able to continue the game. I want to see what the end of this game is going to be like. You finally finished Wolfenstein 3D. Any other clues here? There's a book down here. Nope, it's a VHS tape.
Hey, there's something on the floor. It's a videotape. Let's pick it up.
We got a videotape. Now we just need a VCR. Oh, floating books. Book is floating. Yes, it is. You're on the expansion now? Okay, so you basically finished the base game. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, after this we're going to do the expansion on Heretics, so... These books appear to be about the natural sciences. Okay. I don't know what was creepy about them. Something here? Was it? There's nothing here. Guess we should go through the door now. It's a dog controlling the world with an Atari 2600 joystick. Plot twist. The ending. Banned for spoilers. No, there have been a lot of hypotheses on the ending. The ending is that we actually turn into monsters, or we are the monsters, and the monsters are actually humans, and we've been tricked. Somebody came up with that.
I bet I can open this with that key. It worked! It opened!
It opened the door. Who would have thought a key would have opened the door?
I wonder what this room's for. It
What?
seems to be a perfectly ordinary room.
Well, there's a desk
There's a
here.
desk and a few other things here and there.
Clearly it's an office.
There seems to be some kind of note.
There's always a note. It says the answer to the equation, date on the calendar, The arrangement of the bookshelves. The broken clock. Date on the calendar, the equation. So 839, and then 64 was the equation. Let's try that out. Dear D, I can't believe what happened. I think I've been taking the whole thing a little too lightly. Now I don't know what to do, but your words of encouragement have helped me to hang in there somehow. Thank you from M. I don't know how that furthers the story, but who's a clue? Let's point at the door so she opens it. This is where she gets attacked, what I remember. So every once in a while you have monsters that show up, and you basically gotta point them out with your camera. Kinda like whatever. And then aim, and when you get the pink dot, she'll shoot her gun at him. If you don't do it in time, she ends up dying. Then everybody cries about her, and then eventually another reporter gets sent to take her place. It's a weird-ass game.
Mr. Briscoe, hurry!
Hey, wait! Wait for me!
Okay. How about you both wait for me? Let's see what's up here. We've already been through here. I don't know if there's going to be anything else. Floating books. Yeah, they're not floating anymore. There's something back here, though. Too bad you don't have any time to enjoy the books. Womp womp. We're not professional. We're not following the our friend and news reporter here. We're off on our own agenda, finding clues. It went down to the basement. So yeah, we got past the glitch. That's the good part. We will see the ending of this game, I hope. I hope it'll happen tonight. Not a very long game. Okay, so 6, 4, 8, 3, 9? Not letting me put in all the numbers. What the heck? We have 5 numbers. Maybe it's not 64? Maybe it's one or the other?
Oh no. If only we knew the code, we could open the door.
What? You can't figure out the code? You should try paying attention. Haven't you been taking notes or anything?
Yes, I have. The numbers don't fit in it.
Let's see. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 6, or something like that.
Neither of those are the right number. The 6 is right. There is a 6 in here. Let's try it with the 6. It should be 6389. Remember, we got the note that said what the order was, or 6893. 6839, that's it. Try that.
Oh no.
Still?
If only we knew the code, we could open the door.
What? You can't figure out the code? You should try paying attention. Haven't you been taking notes or anything? Now, let's see. I think it was 5, 8, 3, 9, or something like that.
Wait a minute. Come on. The game's backseating me and it just gave me the answer. 5, 3, 8, 3, 9. Where did they get the 5 from? I guess it's in between a 6 and a 4. Like, how am I supposed to figure that out? 64 was the original answer for that. So I guess it's a 5 because it comes between 6 and 4. How am I supposed to remember that? And why is he giving me the answer on the second try? Anticlimactic here. 5839. Much for no backseating. The game's backseating me.
Wait,
Second try.
the electronic lock opened. Let's go in.
Let's see what's inside.
Glenn! Are you all right? I'm Carly Reese from ZaKa TV. We came to rescue you.
Well, it's not Michigan after the state. Oh no, this guy's dead. It's after Lake Michigan. We're actually in Chicago.
Maybe?
Somewhere in Chicago.
Oh, look!
It's an air vent. A monster must have gotten in through there and attacked this guy.
Wait, where's the air vent?
Something terrible has happened here. A monster.
Oh, here. That's
A
where.
monster got into this basement room. ZaKa TV news team did our best to get to him as quickly as we could.
Go
I'm
Blackhawks.
afraid we were too late. When we ran into this room, he had already been killed in the horrible way you see here. The monster probably came in through that air vent, killed the man, and then vanished. Our news team is now in danger too. We feel bad to leave the poor man lying here, but I'm afraid we'd better leave at once. I'm Carly Reese, reporting to you from the Von Erich Library.
Okay, that was good.
I hope the chief will think so too.
Hey, Purple Majestic.
I
Good
bet
answer.
She will. What with the gross footage and all.
Okay, hold on a minute. Look, it's the man's notebook. Could you film this for me too?
There's probably a lot lost in translation here because the Japanese version is just called Michigan. So it makes it sound like you're in Michigan and not Lake Michigan, but I've read that it's supposed to be Lake Michigan. But you're right, Elden Ring is just an Ohio simulator. So they say. August 23rd. I've been locked up here for 3 days now. Tomorrow the 24th is the day I'm supposed to go to the Club Gotchi. I've got to get out of here. I've got to meet with Dr. O'Connor. My whole plan will be ruined.
Was it because he knew too much?
There's something written under today's date. He was supposed to meet a Dr. O'Connor at Club Gochi today. I wonder who this Dr. O'Connor is.
I wonder. But I bet he's the one who knows the real facts behind this mysterious fog and the monsters.
So you want to go there?
Of course, Mr. Briscoe. It's a big scoop.
Alright, I guess we're going to a nightclub. Our next location. Fallout New Vegas is the Las Vegas game. Good one. So that finishes this chapter. We're going to a nightclub. That should be pretty interesting. Goodbye, Von Erich Library. I guess it was named after David Von Erich. Von Erich wrestler that died back in the 80s. See what's next. Michigan team log. Save successful. One thing I love about these old games, I love playing them at 4:3 resolution. I can't bear to bring myself to just force it to widescreen. Now, there's no Colorado report from hell, New York report from hell, or Florida report from hell, or anything like that.
Well, I'm scared too, but I'm even more angry. We don't have any answers.
Always.
We've been
No
attacked
stretching.
by monsters and seen people get killed and everything. Why did so many people have to die? I want to know why.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
For one.
Look, we're pulling up to Club Gochi now.
Pixel perfect. I believe this used to be a lively area. The nightclub. What do you expect was going to happen? course it was lively at the nightclub. By the way, Carolina has taken one back. It's now 3-1. Very concerned.
Good
Third
evening,
period,
everyone.
10 minutes
This is
left.
Carly Reese. Following up on our own leads, our news team has been able to learn that Dr. O'Connor, a man thought to know what's behind the tragedies that have been occurring here in Chicago, is here at Club Gochi. Just what kind of man is this Dr. O'Connor? And does he know the truth? These are questions that will hopefully soon be answered.
Find anything else about this Dr. O'Connor. And also under the circumstances, we're not really sure if he's going to be here or not. Risking our lives being here. Hopefully we do find him.
As you can see, it is pitch black here inside Club Gochi. We can't see anything. Mr. Briscoe, can you turn on the lights? We can't film like this.
Hold on, I'll flip the switch.
No, just for 4x3 games. I don't like stretching them to full screen if they're not natively full screen.
No good. It looks like the breaker is off.
Where's the breaker?
How should I know? I can't look for it in this darkness.
So what should we do? We can't broadcast a pitch black report.
Let's see. I think there was a junk shop in this neighborhood. Maybe we can find an infrared unit for the camera there.
Oh, good. Let's go find that junk shop then.
Get in, everybody.
We're not going to get to see the nightclub yet. We got to go to the junk shop. Interesting. Utah disaster report. Accidentally ingesting coffee.
I've been
Yeah.
to this junk shop before when we were in the area doing a story. The owner was bragging they have everything under the sun there.
Really? Well, I hope he's right.
Well, we'll see.
I hope he's right too.
I'm gonna floor it.
The fog here in the outskirts seems ever thicker in the places that it does in
I
the city.
don't know. It looks like a pretty filthy place.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you really think they'll have an infrared unit for the camera there?
We won't know until we go look.
Ooh, we get to film in infrared. Not even night vision, infrared.
Oh, yuck! It's all dusty in here. I'd better not get my clothes dirty.
Yeah, but Heretic makes a perfect 16:9 upscale of it. It allows you to play it at those resolutions while also not stretching the HUD. It perfectly takes the HUD and stretches it or makes it bigger based on the ratio, rather than, you know, normal widescreen using DOCSbox would just stretch it across the bottom. So it keeps it centered and at the ratio it needs to be. Plus that engine, that's a separate engine for the game. We're not actually stretching it. We're just running it on GZ Doom. GZ Doom's its own engine.
Monitors here.
We just took the level from Heretic and threw it in GZ
A
Doom.
lot of audio-visual equipment.
Yeah, a lot of old CRT monitors too.
Did you hear something just now?
Something.
Huh?
This thing. Roll. Ooh, weapons. A little distasteful after what happened today, but we need them to kill the monsters. We just look at them. Here, fire hose? No, this. What is this?
Huh? You see something interesting?
Yeah, games that natively are 4x3. So GZ Doom is its own engine. It's not actually Heretic. You're running GZ Doom and you're running Heretic in GZ Doom. So you're taking the level of Heretic and throwing it in GZ Doom, its own engine. If you were to play Heretic in DOSBox, it would be 4x3. And whatever resolution it scales to, it would stretch it. GZ Doom creates an alternate graphic engine for it, so it can natively run at 1080p. It can also natively run at 4K if you want it. So it's different. What I'm saying by running games that are meant to be 4x3, I mean like PlayStation 2 games. Like this is a 4x3 game. If you throw it in your PlayStation, there's no option for it to be widescreen. There's no way to change it to 480p either. You can't scale it. It has no progressive scan mode. Some games in the PS2 have that. Yeah, no, I wanted to play it using GZ Doom because it looks really, really good with GZ Doom. Otherwise, it'd be all pixelated and flat if I didn't stream it that way. But GZ Doom also makes it run at 60 frames per second, which is nice. At least I think it's nice. I know a couple of people have told me that they've gotten sick playing it that way. Yeah. Can't remember the last game we played in 4x3 to tell you the truth, because everything nowadays on the PC at least has a patch to make it work properly in 1080p, so there's no reason to run it in 4x3. Car batteries? Maybe that's what we need. We need a car battery to turn on the lights or something. Give it power. What else is here? Gotta find all the clues so we know what we're doing. Computers.
They're computer tower cases.
I remember those.
They're antennas and tuners for radios. We don't need anything like that right now.
Like, basically, Wolfenstein 3D is 4x3. So it wouldn't look naturally correct if you stretched it to 16:9 or 3D. So if I was playing that without any fix for it, I would play it at 4x3.
Huh? Must be imagining things.
Oh, a key. Get that key. We never used the key. Did we use the key in the last game? In the last mission, I mean. We found the key. There was an extra door there, but we never opened it. So we missed something in that level. I don't think we're going back to the library.
Over here.
There's something on the floor.
I mean, this particular...
It's a key. Wonder if it goes to something here in the shop.
This particular emulator has patches that allow it to run the games correctly at 16:9, but then all the FMV videos and all the cutscenes will be like kind of stretched and it'll look not worth it in my opinion. I go with what the developers meant for it to be played.
No good. It won't open.
Game reminds me a little of Disaster Report. That you're trying to save people and you're just going all over the city trying to do it. 4-1 Rangers, nice. We've pretty much won this game, knock on wood. Door is warped. Can't open it yet.
It'd be nice if we could get into the storeroom.
Bravo.
Shall I try the key I just picked up?
Yeah, I think you should. There she goes. Assuming she opened a door. Storeroom?
It's nothing but junk.
More junk in the jump shop.
Gotta be an infrared unit around here somewhere.
Wait, what the heck is this thing?
Yikes!
The head there.
What the hell?
Anna? Is that of interest?
Is there one single nice thing in here?
Sorry. I think their designer bags are sold out.
Sorry. Oh. Another note. There's something here. It's a slip. Destination Shakedown. Delivered video camera infrared units, quantity 3. These items were shipped in special wooden crates.
It doesn't look like there's anything else here.
So, in one of the earlier missions, we had to break one of the wooden crates by ramming into it. Let's see if we do that here. Lid is nailed shut. It doesn't look like it can be opened, but maybe some kind of impact will get. Yeah. Hold on, I'm not close enough. Oh, we broke it open. Nothing in it. So this is basically another fetch quest. We have to go around breaking boxes, I guess. Winning boxes. Skip that, we saw that already. Let's go destroy all the wooden boxes in the crate until we find the infrared item that we're looking for. Reptiles, I guess that's a band. In crates. There's one. Empty too. Oh no! Shoot it!
Monsters! Pesky runts!
Shoot it! Okay.
How'd I do?
Carly's been with us for a long time. At some point, she's gonna probably get eaten alive or something. All the other news reporters. Plenty of monsters about. Alright, let's see if we can open this. There's not another monster. There it is. The infrared.
What's this? Oh, Mr. Briscoe, isn't this it?
Yeah! An infrared unit!
Yeah.
All we have to do is slap this on the camera, and we'll be able to shoot in the dark!
Now we can finally make a real report.
Great! That's it then!
Yes, let's hurry back to Club Gochi.
Alright, we got infrared. I don't know, Creature. I think it's classified as an adventure game, but I think it's also a survival horror game. A little bit of both. But there's not much survival to it because it keeps giving me the answers to some of these puzzles. Very few puzzles in the game. If you ask me, it's a first-person walking simulator where you play the cameraman and you just listen to what the reporter has to say, occasionally trying to kill monsters by pointing your camera on it so she could take out her gun and shoot them. It makes no sense, really. But this is the game Suda51 made. You know, he did make Killer is Dead, which we played recently, and No More Heroes, and a lot of other things. But hey, all his games are weird, and I enjoy playing them. They're interesting in their own right. Another mission done. Let's save that. ZaKa TV is the name of our television station, apparently, that we work for. In Japan, it makes sense because a lot of the TV stations there are named after corporations, I think, right? Like FCI and...
Does that infrared unit look like it'll work?
It should be fine.
Thank goodness. It looks like we'll finally be able to do the report this time.
We're nearly there. Make this report a good one.
I'll try.
Write more again later. I really wish they weren't talking when on the cutscenes when
Welcome, viewers.
it's supposed to be reading that stuff. It just makes everything confusing.
It's usually overflowing with huge crowds of young people. As you can see, however, it is now completely quiet. With the power off inside the building, it's pitch black and we can't see a thing.
Their logo.
The images you are watching now are being shot with a camera outfitted with an infrared unit. Can you see the interior of the club, viewers? The man named Dr. O'Connor should be somewhere here in this building.
This looks like a prison, not a club.
You conveyed a real sense of tension there. Great report.
Thank you, Mr. Briscoe.
Now then,
I was really tense during that.
it's pitch black beyond this point, so we won't be able to go with you.
Oh, it's me by myself.
You've got the infrared, so you're the only one who will be able to see anything. There should be a main power breaker somewhere in the building. You've got to find it, okay?
Alright, we'll find it.
All you have
No
to do is
guarantees.
switch the breaker on, and that ought to restore power to the building.
Look like cages or whatnot. Like I said, this looks more like a prison than it does an actual nightclub, dance club.
You're filming me right now?
I'm not
Hey,
filming
you
her.
there? Hurry up and find that breaker.
Strange comment to make. I'm not filming her. Didn't you tell me that I should go look for the breaker? What's it? Thing here. Paper on the wall. Rage in the cage. At least there's a stage there. Can't break these boxes. Nope. Oh, where is this breaker gonna be?
You see,
Shh. I think he's somewhere close. You don't want him to hear, right?
Right. Hey! Haven't you found that breaker yet?
Stop backseating me.
It
I don't know where the
doesn't look
breaker
like
is.
he has yet.
Oh, wait. What? You better find that breaker first. Okay, so the breaker's outside of there. Vent. Nothing that looks like a circuit breaker or panel back here. Maybe I need to go upstairs for this? Hey Alex, how's it going? How are you? We fixed the game. We're able to continue it. Hopefully we'll see it through to the end tonight. Now in a nightclub, apparently. That looks like a prison within a nightclub. Trying to find a circuit breaker. It's pitch black here, and I have this infrared attachment on my... See if we can go upstairs. Yeah, we can, of course. It's probably up here, the breaker. There's something on the other side, but you can't see it. It is from here. How are you tonight, Alex? I'm good. The best of days, but all good. There it is. I think that's the circuit breaker. Yep. Looks like it. Out. There has to be a way around here, right? This way. Great. Time to tightrope a little. I can barely see what's going on. You guys are probably not seeing much of anything on screen. I had to artificially up the brightness on this game. It's just so dark. Come on, walk across. Don't get yourself killed. Probably the hardest thing we had to do in the game so far. Yep, still reporting with Carly. She hasn't died yet, but I expect her to die at some point. All I see is the modern-day Adonis in the top left. Thank you, Mr. Crappy, but I'm far from being Adonis. Can we walk on the outer edge here? Oh, right here. Right. Nope, it's not big enough for us to pass. Might have just gone the wrong way completely. Where is the panel box exactly? Can't see it from here now. Well, I looked at a walkthrough last night to kind of see how to get back to where I needed to be, because we had that problem where we were falling through the floor, which I fixed, by the way, by going back to an old version of the emulator. And from what I could see, the guy who was playing it had a completely different person reporting than Carly. I think he had Jeanette, the woman we found earlier in the game in one of the levels. She was just hanging out at the offices of our news building. Supposed to go that way? Hold on. The whole entire game, they've been giving me the answers to the puzzles. I think they'd be telling me where to go here. This is the only game I know that backseats it. Oh, I see where we need to go. Probably where we came in, though. Yep, I think we screwed it up. Hold on. This be the circuit breaker. I'm also waiting for Briscoe to die. He hasn't died yet in the entire game. This must be the breaker. The camera down, and he climbs up there, and he turns it back on. Psychological horror, and it randomly ceasing to help you in this twist. Something like that.
The lights!
You did it! Now we can start reporting again. Come on back!
Alright, I'll come on back. The lights are on. I actually have to go through all that again. Tiptoeing. Can I get her to open the door now? Oh, we can open the door. Oh, there's an elevator here. So we need to make sure we're reporting in order to get to the elevator and have Porter open it for us. Well, when we did the puzzle right before the end of the last level, we had to figure out a combination code, digital one, and I kept entering numbers in, thinking that's what they were, but every time I did, one Briscoe at least would be like chastising me for not remembering everything, and basically was giving me the answer to the puzzle, and then at the end he just flat out gave me the answer. He's like, "You're not remembering anything." And he's like, here are the numbers." So he basically solved it for me. 2 tries I didn't get it right, and they solved it for me. Kind of annoying. I mean, the puzzles in this game are like simplistic. I feel like this game is kind of a walking simulator, with an unfolding story where people just die and get replaced by other news reporters. A walking simulator with a lot of death in it. The elements of horror would jump out of your seat. Walking and dying sim. Yeah, there you go. Stand stills, wings game. You should play this, Mr. Crappy, if you could get a copy on PAL. PS2. I don't think it's very expensive. Most people don't know about the game, that's probably why. Came out in 2004.
All right, let's begin the report again.
Good job. Okay, here we go.
Welcome back, viewers. Thanks to the efforts of our news team, the lights are now on inside the building. Rest of Club Gochi. Let's go, shall we?
Alright, let's go look at the rest of the club.
As you can see, Club Gochi is designed to look like a gigantic prison cell.
Yeah, I was right. Like Folsom Prison.
Enclosed in steel bars, it's rather disconcerting to be inside. But these days, Club Gochi is a popular night spot with
What?
a young crowd.
200 pounds. I saw it on eBay here in America for like 35 bucks last night. 200 plus pounds is ridiculous. I got this copy for $18, but of course I got it in 2016 when I was still actually buying PS2 games. Oh, I'm sorry. In America here, like, it depends on which one you get. If you get a full copy, it's going to be $200. But if you get, like, you know, a random copy, you can get it as cheap as, like, $35. Probably a scratched up disc or something. But I got this $18 way before the pandemic, so games were actually reasonably priced. Yeah, I'm sorry. Definitely not worth it for $200.
This is the entrance. Of course, there's nobody here to cart
There you
us
go.
today, so we can go right in.
You don't even need to chip your PS2, you just gotta put a hard drive in. An old SATA, well, not even a SATA drive, an IDE drive. For the OG Xbox, there you go. Yeah, some of these games are too
This is the
high
dance
priced.
floor. Ordinarily, this floor would be pulsating with the vibrations of loud dance music. But as you can see, it's now very quiet.
Actually, I packed my PS2 last night, and I wrapped it up in bubble wrap.
This is the stage. There's some equipment set up for the DJ.
It was a fat PS2, and I have the hard drive in there because I wanted to preserve the CD-ROM player. When I was moving it around, it was jiggling. Something was jiggling inside. It was either a hard drive. I'm hoping it was the hard drive. It was either that, or I left the disc in there, but I'll never know because I wrapped it tightly in bubble wrap, so it was like, whatever. Let it go. Gonna keep walking and talking, right? Gotta aim at something. Have a look around. Ooh, the bar. Various bottles line the shelves. Sound guy's always up my ass. What's up with that? No, Mr. Crappy. Unfortunately, I did not. But yeah, the PS2, the Genesis Model 2, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and the Wii have all been packed. I'm hoping I get to find my original NES and my Atari Computer Entertainment System, aka the 2600, during this move too, because I have no idea where they are and they're in this house. Be nice to find them. I found the Atari 2600 games.
This is the bar. As you can see, they have a large assortment of liquor, wine, and beer.
The Lord loves a Troyer. Oh. Can't hurt to try. Yeah, I hope the consoles make it okay. I'm sure they are. They're in boxes that are labeled fragile.
This is the control room.
A mixing board?
This is where they control the sound throughout the club by using this computerized system.
What is this, like 42 channels? 6 maybe? Okay, you got 2 turntables and a mixer. Anything? He keeps talking and keeps describing what's going on here, but I can't look at any of the items to see for evidence.
Could that room beyond the stage be the VIP room?
This is like when Geraldo Rivera was going after Al Capone's vault. Most of you will not remember that, but it was basically the same thing. Just moved around telling us things about Al Capone. They found the vault, they opened it, and there was nothing inside. If anything you're notably concerned with, I'd suggest packing and handling it yourself. Yeah, definitely things I'm going to handle myself. I even told my wife maybe I'll start moving some boxes this week. We gotta find a moving company still, so... I'm always a little nervous about moving stuff. But last time I moved, everything was okay. The TV survived. The console survived. I don't think anything broke. Maybe like a DVD case, that was about it, and that was my own fault. Well, the Rangers have won. The New York Rangers. They tied the series at 2-2. Now, for some reason, the Edmonton, Calgary Battle of Alberta game is on. We're not going to watch that. That's enough hockey for one night. I just wanted to make sure the Rangers... I'm a big hockey fan. My favorite sport. Try to exit this. Maybe cheaper to rent a truck if you have people who help you carry crap. Depends though. I used to do that in the past, but thing with that is everybody's gone now that it would help me. And I can't carry things myself. I can't carry over 50 pounds, so for medical reasons, but you know, it would just be me and my wife. Family wouldn't even be able to help out for the most part. Maybe my brother-in-law. And I don't trust family members to be helpful at all when it comes to moving. You know, sometimes with movers, you just got to find the right ones and just put trust in them. Yeah, supply pizza and beer. We've done that in the past. It's also going to be a summer move, so maybe getting movers might not be a bad thing, because if it's 90 degrees out, let them handle it. Yeah, no, it's okay, Mr. Krabby. It's something strange. So, obviously, I had a kidney transplant back in the day, so, well, 4 years now, so I can't lift anything above 50 pounds. In case I ruptured a kidney or something. Suck. Are there any other clues here before I leave? Can we get up on stage? No, we cannot get up on stage. Apparently we can't jump, but we can kneel down. There's only been once in the entire 4.5 hours of us playing where we had to actually kneel. Alright, so we're going to go into the next room. Get some more clues here. I'm going to pause for a second and take a quick water break. I'll be right back. Don't go away. We're going to find out the truth about this nightclub and this Dr. O'Connor. Is it like a forever thing after a transplant, or is it X amount of years situation? It's a forever thing. It used to be like 20 pounds, then they said 30 pounds, now they said 50. Like, don't go over 50. You don't want to overexert yourself. Because of the placement of the kidney. The new one. Like in the area where you would get a hernia, so that's why. Alright, be right back. Okay, and we're back from our supposed commercial break here. My friend's dad had heart surgery, and the doctor told him not to lift anything over 10 pounds, so he said, "Now I sit down to pee." What? Thanks, Alex. Good one, Polish. That's a good one. I like that. Okay, clearly we may have to open this door. Well, only reporters open doors. We're not really supposed to open these doors.
This is the VIP room. Club Gochi's holiest ground, one could say. Could the man named Dr. O'Connor be inside this room?
The game.
O'Connor, are you inside?
How do you not know he's inside? You could actually see inside. There's just steel bars around the thing. Wide open. Oh,
Dr. O'Connor?
there he is. He's VIP. Like, you couldn't see through this and say, oh, it looks like there's somebody inside. I don't get it. Definitely, there's a lost in translation thing going. Maybe she has awful night vision. Well, we turned on the lights. Remember that. There's no more night vision. Might just go out of our way to get the
There
infrared.
he is! He's here! You're Dr. O'Connor, aren't you?
It's a
What's this?
person.
Who are you people? You there, turn off that camera.
I'm Carly Reese from ZaKa TV. Our news team came here especially to find you.
What in the world are you talking about? You're making absolutely no sense.
There's also no music in this game.
We have reason to believe that you know what is behind this mysterious fog. What is causing the gruesome monster attacks all over Chicago? We're here to learn the truth. Will you grant us an interview?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why on earth are you bothering me? This is completely outrageous.
You're supposed to meet a certain Glenn Buckland here, aren't you?
Huh? How did you know that? Did you talk to him?
He's
Why
dead.
is Glenn here?
I'm afraid he's been murdered.
What? Glenn?
It was a monster.
Try to capture the reaction on his face.
He was attacked by a monster in the basement of the library. He had nowhere to run. We tried to save him, but he was gone before we could get to him.
I see. And you want to know more about what killed him, is that it? I'll tell you about it then. The monster that killed him is the military, the government, and ZaKa Group.
Really suspenseful shot right there. We're getting on our knees.
The military, the government, and ZaKa?
We killed him! Yay!
Trying to use that brain of yours, are you? ZaKa Group is a huge enterprise made up of a parent company and some 1,300 subsidiaries. Did you ever stop to wonder how it got so big?
What exactly are you saying?
DNA, that's how.
DNA?
I see TV turns even the brains of those who appear on it to mush. You must at least know that ZaKa Group has a patent on its DNA manipulation technology.
Yes, well, that's a well-known fact.
Tiny Brain has never imagined what ZaKa could do with that technology.
Are you trying to skirt the issue by being rude?
Soon you humans won't be enjoying such superior attitudes anymore.
What are you talking about?
Why would a TV station
Stop talking
or network
nonsense.
have such access to DNA
Mr.
replicating
Briscoe, Mr.
technology or
Briscoe.
whatever? Manipulating.
All right. Calm down, both of you. I'm sorry, Dr. O'Connor. Why don't we all have a drink? We can talk again after we've had a chance to relax.
Such a lush.
Why do all of you turn to alcohol in every situation? Usually you hold yourselves in check. But then you use alcohol as a crutch and expect it to solve all of your problems.
Congratulations,
It's
Pulse.
all rather ridiculous. Besides, my body can't process alcohol anymore.
Good luck with it.
In the end, no matter what I tell you, it's not like it'll save you from getting infected.
What is this lunatic talking about?
Just a minute. Did you just say infected?
The virus.
Virus? What virus?
Is your head an empty shell as well? The virus is what's behind everything that's been going on here in the city.
So this steals from Resident Evil.
The people being transformed.
Now wait a minute. Are you trying to say that a virus is turning people into monsters?
3 months isn't bad. Good luck with that interview. Hope you get it.
Now you're finally beginning to catch on.
Oh my god! You can't mean biological weapons!
Making viruses on purpose? Why would anyone do that?
Ask Umbrella Corp.
Wonderful. It's the latest form of bioweapon.
Good.
Enemies are infected by the virus, and they turn into monsters and start killing each other. Its beauty is in its efficiency. Wouldn't you agree? But I'm afraid this virus has been a failure. Those infected can't be controlled and their sense organs degenerate. They display excessive reactions to loud noises, which attract them. They just don't make good weapons.
How did the virus get spread all over Chicago?
I don't know.
Remember? There was a crash about a week ago. A small plane of unknown origin fell into Lake Michigan. Remember? Do you think the virus could have been on that plane?
Hence why it's called Michigan Report from Hell.
Well, could have been.
To stop the spread and development of this virus. This guy is completely bonkers.
Of course there's a way. When making a virus, you obviously want to make a vaccine at the same time. This vaccine prevents people from getting infected in the first place. For those who have already turned into monsters, the vaccine euthanizes them mercifully.
If you have a vaccine like that, why don't you use it?
The military carried off most of the vaccine. They took the lab animals too. I think they said something about transporting everything by train. They promised joint research, but they stole it all without contributing a thing.
Ooh.
That's why I just can't trust the military.
I just can't believe all of this.
Agreed, Pulse.
Hey, give us that medicine. There's still time to save everybody.
Why do you humans always insist on remaining human?
What's the matter?
Oh, he's turning into a monster.
It looks like the symptoms of my infection are beginning to show. I have the vaccine right here.
Then why don't you take it?
Want it? It unfortunately can't be used in its current form.
So what are we supposed to do?
Why? Why do you want to know?
Yeah, I think global warming it'll be for sure. He's turning into something
You want
here.
to play hero?
Just tell us.
Very
What can we do?
calm looking for someone who's turning into a monster.
The virus I created. It's now here, inside my own body. It's wonderful. A new form of life. So beautiful.
Well, we had that in Killer is Dead. Why not in this game?
I am okay. Are you getting this?
Yeah, I'm getting this. What do you think I'm doing? I hope it sprays all over her.
Look at this, viewers. The man who made the virus that turns people into monsters is turning into a monster himself. He seems to be in terrible pain. Could this be God's punishment for the sins this man has committed?
Hey! That's enough! Run already!
Oops, something happened. We just can't show it to you on TV. Oh, cutscene. Oh, I think we died. Well, it's obvious that the reporters die in this game, so that scene was probably going to be what it was. Oh my god, look at this thing. It's turned into like some kind of plant. Let the reporter take care of the doors. Where is the reporter? Why am I the only one in here trapped with that thing? Yeah, we haven't seen a reporter die in a while. We're probably gonna have to film this thing so she could shoot it. They throw beer bottles at it, maybe? The only thing I could aim at.
That's it. We can use that.
What's that? You can make it drink this. Doesn't like alcohol. How do we make it drink that? Yeah, I was thinking of Seymour too, Alex. Feed me, Seymour. Oh, no, no, we're dead.
Are you alright? God damn it! Who wants to die in a place like this?
Was I supposed to die? Nothing but static now. Retry. Let's retry. I was trying to get them to throw the alcohol at it. It needed to drink the alcohol, clearly. Oh, don't tell me I have to restart the entire level.
Does
God.
the infrared unit look like it'll work?
It should be fine.
Thank
Oh my god, we gotta do the whole level again.
to do the report this.
Are you kidding me?
Viewers,
I'm gonna skip a lot of this.
Club Gochi is you.
Yeah, a little curacao would probably kill me these days too. There you go. Oh, we gotta do this all over again. Alright, well, let's hurry up and do this.
Right.
We can skip all her dialogue, because we've been through there. Man, that was cheap way to die. Like, I was just right in front of it. I could have just let her die. It would have made more sense. There's this panel box. Now we gotta walk across here. Well, things will go faster. We know where everything is now. There's no way to actually fall off this. Just stuck in place if you're not caught. Too bad. Gonna make this game any easier. Supposed to throw alcohol at it, but I was aiming at it and nothing was happening. Oh my god, imagine we have to listen to that long dialogue again with that Dr. O'Connor guy. Speedrun time. Yeah, indeed. We're gonna have to bypass a lot of this. Yeah, he's gonna get up there and turn it back on. Can't do it when you got a camera in your hand.
The lights!
You did it!
Yeah, there's a skip. Luckily. Of course, we're gonna have to try to go back to them. A second here. There we go. Let's brighten up the camera a little. There. I can see my beautiful face better. Supposed to go back. This way. That way. So I think we go through that doorway once we kill this boss. And what I'm gonna do is
Right.
I'm gonna save state it. Just in case.
As you can see, Club Gochi is designed to look like a gigantic prison cell. Entirely enclosed in steel bars, it's rather disconcerting to be inside.
The only reason I would use a save state is to bypass the areas we've
But
already
these
listened to.
days, Club Gochi is a popular night spot with a hip young crowd.
No sense in listening to this guy's dialogue since it was like 10
This
minutes
is the
long.
entrance of
Or her dialogue for that matter.
this is the dance floor.
Those of you who don't know, this is a dance floor.
Th-
I have to wait for her to arrive at her destination before I can actually... I'm gonna let her get eaten if it comes down to it. Open the door. Oh, he's behind me. Ah, open the door. Maybe she's not done talking yet. Walking over to the bar. This is the bar. They keep drinks here.
This is the
These are tables. Put their drinks on here. Oh, that's right. We gotta go into this room. Sound room.
this is
Yes. This is where save stating makes sense. I would never cheat in a emulated game using save states. Bypass annoying areas we've already been through. It's completely worth it then.
Could that room...
A VIP room. Boy, Dr. O'Connor's behind there. Please open the door. Go inside.
Dr. O'Connor!
Surprise.
There he is!
Here he is, right in front of my eyes. Okay, let's skip all this. I'm gonna turn into the monster. I'll save state it right here, just in... Make sure we're not the ones who die this time. There's plenty of room to move away from him. No, he's turning into a monster. Okay, so we're supposed to figure out that it's the alcohol that he needs to consume. The
That's it.
music I finally hear?
What's that?
Seymour. I can't get behind the bar. Can I? Won't let me behind the bar. You could make this drink. I need to make a drink? What? I gotta mix like a cocktail in order to kill the guy? Like the wrong music for this fight. Oh, the fog is here. That's not good. How the heck do we make this drink? He's not even moving. He's just staying in one spot. We just walked out in front of him. What are we making? Guys, now's the time to start backseating. Not the people in chat, but 2 characters in this game. Any answer to this? Can't open any doors or anything because she's not with us. There's a room back there. God, don't get eaten alive. Don't get eaten alive. Is something in here? This is the room, the soundboard room. There's a radio on. Oh, okay. Well, I lured it away from the bar. There you go. That was bizarre. It needed to open its mouth in order to do this. Good game. Yeah, I gotta make it open its mouth. move in, let it attack, and then run away.
Here you go.
It just burped. That's all it took, I guess.
What a loser! Get your smelly alcohol breath away from me! Ugh.
Well, Carly, it was nice knowing you. Sending me over here. Game has completely confusing. The fog is gone. There's something that we need from back here. Oh, computer screen. Soundboard, maybe? There you go. Kill it with some acid trance. Harley doesn't appear to like it. Your glow stick's ready. I still don't know how to kill this thing. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. All I did was play music and it died. That shouldn't even have been possible. Yeah, that mix would kill anyone, obviously. Nothing like 90s acid trance. Or early 2000s acid. I would have thought this was more of a goth club, given the prison feel to it. Yes, overwrite it. That was the most anticlimactic boss battle ever. You have to throw alcohol at it, and then play music. And then apparently it ran into the speaker system and got electrocuted? Knows. I have a feeling we're going to finish this tonight.
Mr. Briscoe, do you think what he was saying was true?
Huh? What are you talking about?
What Dr. O'Connor was saying about the relationship between ZaKa Group and the military?
Well, I wouldn't rule it out. I kinda think it might be true myself.
Yes, maybe. But still.
What?
Forest building?
Seems like such a stretch, that's all. I mean, the military and ZaKa Group behind everything? I just don't know. And how in the world did we get mixed up in all of this?
What are you talking about? This is our job. Being there to capture the truth is the duty of a news team, isn't it? This kind of chance is the best thing that could happen to us professionally.
Capture the truth? But we haven't found the truth in any of the reports we've done so far.
Donis is one of the other news reporters we ran into.
A few superficial facts. We can hardly call that the truth. None of our reports have gotten any closer to the real truth at all.
Hey, come on! Just calm down.
I am calm. I mean, just think about it a minute, Mr. Briscoe. Instead of talking about some big plot the military is involved in, isn't it more reasonable to think it's someone closer to home that's getting us mixed up in all of this?
You're thinking too much. You're tired, and you're trying to make this whole thing more complicated than it really is.
All right, then. What do you think we should do next, Mr. Briscoe?
Dr. O'Connor said they were transporting the vaccine by train, right?
How do we know how much he means to
Trains
her?
should
We don't
only
really know
stop
that.
because of this thick fog. Why don't we go to Grand Park Station? I bet all the shipments will be held up there. That's the end of the line.
You think that's where we should go?
Of course.
Alright, we're off to a station.
Well, what do you want to do? If we go right, it'll take us to the forest building. Adonis might be there. If we go left, it's Grant Park Station. We might find the vaccine. Oh, yeah. That's right. Adonis is your boyfriend, isn't he?
I'm sure Robbie will be fine. We should go to the station first.
You think? I don't know. I'm worried about him. Let's go help him out.
So we gotta make a decision here? Is this where the path branches? I didn't think this game was that sophisticated.
Just about reached the forest building. I hope Adonis is all right.
I think it matters who you have and who you survived with. I think having Carly in the group means we're going to the forest building.
As you can see, we're here now inside the forest building.
If she was dead, she wouldn't have to go
It
after her
seems to have
boyfriend.
escaped monster attack for now. Everything seems to be completely in order here. Let's go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs, but let's have a quick look around before we do that. Oh, forget it. Elevator's already here.
Come on, let's take the elevator.
Would have been cool if they actually made you pick your path there. Instead, you're going after Harley's boyfriend because...
Just imagining things.
Oh, you saw something. I saw it too. Oh no. Kill him. Nice shooting.
That was close.
Oh, another part of the game where we actually have to kneel. Wait for her to calmly walk over here. There is actually some use to the kneeling mechanic.
There's a door here.
Yeah, but I
Go in, shall we?
could just kneel and go that way. Alright, fine. Let's go there. Rec room. Break room, actually. The locker doors don't fit right. If you can get them open, try giving them a whack. Locker doors. These? Apparently that wasn't enough force. The door didn't budge. Oh, alright, we got them open. I fell. Key. Carly will pick up the key.
It's the key to some door.
Yikes!
Oh no! Shoot it! I want to go as far into this game as possible with just Carly. Although I know it's fun when one of the reporters actually dies. The monologue with Briscoe after a reporter dies is just ridiculous. Well, we could open that door. Or this one. The reporter's not taking care of the doors. Come on. Only giving me one option here. So if the timer in the upper right-hand corner goes to 0, I think you restart the level. Consider it a death or something. We've yet to get anywhere close to the bottom, to the end of that. Oh, here's something. Squeeze toy.
There's a door here. Do you think this key will open it? It opened!
Yes, it did. Have here. Windows fogged up. Computers turn on. Magazines. I go in here, don't you? Come on, Carly, open that door. Oh, you should be opening it. Moved over there instead. I'm confused. Wait, another key.
Look, there's something there. It's pretty small. I can't really see it.
Got this, Carly. Come on. Do this.
It's a key.
Alright, now we could open the door. Never said it was locked to begin with, though.
There's a door here. Do you think this key will open it? It opened!
Seems to want to open, right?
It's Adonis! What are you doing hiding in there?
Man, don't come near me!
What are you talking about? We came looking for you, man!
Idiots! I told you to stay away!
Huh?
Uh-oh. Carly's gonna have to kill her boyfriend now. He's turning into a monster.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Shoot it, Carly.
No! It's Robbie!
No, it's not Robbie anymore.
Robbie!
Carly! Stop! Carly!
Very calm considering what's about to happen.
Robbie! Oh, Robbie! Robbie, I love you!
There's plenty of Robbies out there, right? Oh. He hit a major artery.
Come on.
Much of a
that's enough.
spray, though.
Let's go.
He's dead, and he's like, come on, that's enough. Let's get out of here. Wow. That's enough. Let's go. Oh, we're going to meet another reporter now. She's dead. So we're going to make it to the end of the game with Carly.
was a really great sound guy. He joined the company after I did, but I had a lot of respect for him. We went there to save him, but we ended up not being able to do a damn thing.
I have a feeling that one was scripted.
Damn it! I feel so empty. Come on, let's just head to Grand Park Station. Look, it's a ZaKa TV news van. There might be some survivors in it. Let's check it out.
We're gonna find a new reporter right here. I think it was scripted. I think because we played so long with Carly, it was meant to happen. I've seen at least one guy whose FAQ I read. He didn't make it up there with
This
Carly.
is awful.
He had like somebody else in his party. He didn't make it to the library, at least with
Like there's
Carly.
anybody in the driver's seat? Huh? What was that? Is there somebody in there? Paula?
Oh, it's Mr. Briscoe. You're still here in the city.
What about you? Didn't you evacuate either?
The chief ordered us out on a report. The team and I all came together, but we got separated somehow.
Oh, we have a new news reporter.
We lost our reporter too.
Then it's a good thing we ran into each other.
I guess you're right. We're on our way to the station.
Oh, good. Then we can all go together. I've been hearing this roaring sound around here, like some kind of wild animal. I was scared all by myself.
I bet it's a monster roaming around. Let's get out of here fast. Come on, Paula, let's go.
Paula. Right, we have Paula in our party now. At least she dresses like a news reporter, I guess. Suit, professional.
You know, now that I think about it, there are still a lot of things we don't know. For instance, how does the infection spread?
How does it spread?
Yeah, I mean, if it spreads through the air, then there's a good chance we've all already been infected.
Oh my god, you're kidding! Isn't there any kind of medicine, like a vaccine or something?
Well, that's why we're heading to the station now.
The station?
That's right. We got some info that told us it might be there.
Oh, okay. Then we'll be alright. Don't scare me like that.
We don't know anything yet, though. Hey, we're almost there.
So matter of fact, yeah, whatever.
Good evening to you. This is Paula Orton. Our news team went to, Club Gochi and met with, Dr. O'Connor, a biotech researcher. We learned that the cause of the tragedy now occurring in Chicago
Following the camera, that's cool.
is a new bioweapon developed by the
The others didn't do
military
that.
and ZaKa group. There's a vaccine that can save people from the terror of the virus. It could be located somewhere here in Grand Park Station. The question is, will we be able to find it?
It's been a while since we had a new reporter.
There isn't anybody here. In fact, there isn't a soul anywhere around. But it's not like this is an unmanned station or anything.
Kinda wish we kept Carly. Character development on this one, Paula, is very, like, lackluster so far. Could let her get eaten. This. They look like some kind of research documents. Cultivating anti-Gagne cell. Anti-Gagne cells would be cultivated at room temperature. The cure right there, right? Gotta cultivate the cells. Sodium chloride, potassium chloride, magnesium chloride. Anti-Gagne cells can be cultivated successfully in a culture medium. And we're getting a raid from Camilio. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Camilio. Good evening. How are you? How are you playing tonight? Quick shout out to Camilio. Welcome as we continue playing this crazy bad voice acted game. Super Nintendo, SNES right there. Flip. You were playing retro. You're either playing Ultima or you were playing Frontline. You're playing BattleTech. All good stuff. We're in the middle of trying to find the cure for this virus. This game has basically turned into Resident Evil. You were dropping lots of frames. Well, I used to be dropping frames and I couldn't figure it out. And I realized that there was a... It's okay. It's notorious for its bad voice acting. That's what I've been enjoying most about it. We're getting close to the end. We just killed another reporter, or she killed herself, actually, trying to hunt down her boyfriend turned monster. So now we have Paula. She's our news reporter. This is a Suda 51 game. Remember I played Killer is Dead? It's the same guy, same craziness. But I was dropping frames for the longest time, and now I just realized I'm not dropping frames. This is the first stream in a long time I haven't dropped frames. The only thing I did different was I turned off game mode on my computer. Apparently it got turned on, and that prioritizes the game. The OBS probably wasn't getting enough CPU power, and that's why it was dropping frames, but now it seems to be working fine. So if you want, you might want to check if game mode is off.
There's a train
Never drop frames, so I don't know what's going on.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, look for game mode. I know you're on Windows 7, unless you're playing on 10 tonight, but make sure it's off. I'm on 10, and I had it on, and I was dropping crazy amount of frames. Yeah. Sometimes I get an update to Windows, and I'll turn game mode back on for... Now we're okay.
Have a look at this, viewers. This car looks like it might have been used for transporting some kind of animals. These are...
Yeah, switch it off.
But there isn't anything in them now. A part of one of the cages is broken. Maybe the animals escaped from here.
Yeah, I've just gotten 2.5 hours streaming without any drop frames. The last week or two, probably since the update, it turned on. And I've been having crazy amount of drop frames, and I never get drop frames. Yeah, just switch it off. That'll stop prioritizing the game. It'll give some CPU power to OBS. That should fix it. For anybody who's dropping frames out there while streaming, turn off game mode. That's my answer, at least. That worked for me. What we got here? The trash bin is knocked over. There isn't anything special about it. It's Windows. You know, updates change things. That's what happens. You probably had it off all along, maybe. And then the update might have turned it on. Because I have Game Bar turned off, I have like Xbox compatibility turned off, and then every time there's an update, it turns it back on. Sometimes. So what was so special about this? The trash can. Walk to the end here. Notice all the fog. Game is basically the fog. Or the mist, or whatever that movie was called. So I lost track of what we were supposed to do. I feel bad. Even get in here? Am I supposed to get... Let's look at all the trash cans. Did you find the questionable magazine in the trash? Oh, no. Porno mag. What kind of note is mixed in with the trash? Enough with all these notes already. What I say. Well, that wasn't a good thing. See what's upstairs. Can't go down that way, right? Blocked off, you can't get through. Going upstairs, where we started.
Not yet! We
No?
haven't done what we came here to do yet.
Alright, can't leave. Probably going over to the other track. I think we can go down this way, no? That's where we came from. Other staircase over here should lead to the other side of the tracks. The garbage can here, let's check it out. Kinda looks like the New York City subway, or they were trying to replicate it. Is there anything special about it? Filled with trash. A light down there too. There's no time to go digging through trash. Nobody searched trash properly, it seems. See the light. It's not going to let us walk all the way over to it. Oh, someone's dead. There's another body here. About their book. No reaction to it other than the fact that there's a dead body there. And that's the red signal. Yeah, we can't go that way. Something with this dead body. Keep looking at it. I don't know why I want to keep looking at it, though. So maybe getting the notes might have made a difference. run all the way back. Look at these. Yeah, we did. Garbage can on this side. I don't think we saw that one. This platform, like a mile. We didn't look here. Labeled burnable garbage. Burn something, right? Labeled non-combustible garbage. We've discovered nothing on this side except for the dead body, and it won't let me do anything about it. Paula's all the way on the other side. It's signaling that I should go to Paula. Go back to Paula. We have 20 minutes left in here. Before we find out what's left. I mean, what happens when the time runs out. I'm gonna save state it right here just in case. Run out of time and somebody dies or something. Really hoping to finish this tonight, but according to that battery indicator in the lower left-hand corner, we're not anywhere near the end. But it was supposed to be a 5-hour game. Oh, middle platform. We didn't explore the middle platform. Okay, so we need to find something here. Why is that coming up? Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm not supposed to photograph with the camera we were just at. I think maybe I need to knock it over. See what's here. There looks like there's another dead body. Dead body. Could it be one of Dr. Connor's underlings? We're technically here for the vaccine, or at least to get the ingredients for the vaccine, or something with the vaccine. If we do get it, then the world will be saved. Remember how there were like two branching paths? I think it put us on this path because Carly was still alive. They had to kill off Carly somehow. Had Carly been killed off already? They would have sent us to the other location. I think the idea was... it was a set piece to kill Carly. Carly wasn't supposed to play beyond that point. Can I hit this thing? No. Now I can take a picture of it. What a mess. What could have happened here? That's it? That's all you're gonna tell me? Can't knock this over either? "17 minutes left." We do. Go back and talk to our reporter. I'm a little lost here at this. Remember how we found the combustible trash? It has to be for something. Oh, good lord, there's just so much walking at this point in the game, and we're not actually making any progress. Oh. It looked like some kind of research doc. Research report the Gagne virus animal experiment. Gagne virus was administered to lab subjects. Subjects were then observed until symptomatic. Stage 1. No particular outward changes discernible. No noticeable rise in body temperature. Actions, however, appear to be sluggish. Stage 2. Subjects spew leech-like objects, looking almost like pieces of meat from their mouths. Possibly the virus developed inside the body. Stage 3. This is totally Resident Evil. Bodies of the subjects begin to change dramatically as their bodies changed, they became more aggressive. They also became more sensitive to nearby sound. It ends here abruptly. Russ is missing. Where are you running? What are you doing? Alright, we're back on track here. She's taking us somewhere. There were a couple other books on the station. Come on. That's it. You gonna stop here? No. Go. Gonna take us to the next book, isn't she? I never noticed that the book was at her. Had I done that, we probably would have bypassed all this a lot. Don't worry, Carly. Or Paula, sorry. They look like some kind of research documents. They have top secret stamped on them. Vaccine culture for the Gagne virus. Anti-Gagne cells, G cells, are mutated Gagne cells. They have high immunity to the Gagne virus. Anti-G cells are artificially created T cells in function, administering the virus vaccine to prevent infection, introducing the anti-G cells into the bloodstream. This is all Resident Evil stuff, isn't it? The G virus, the T virus. He ripped off Resident Evil in terms of the virus. But T cells actually exist, and I don't know if G cells are not. Just need an overhyped villain in sunglasses. Yep, Wesker. That same voice actor. Wow. How did this game get approved by Sony? It takes from so many movies and from so many other video games. I mean, it's a cool concept and all, but storylines Resident Evil. Was this Suda's first major game? No. Was it? I'll have to check. He said he regret making it after seeing Spanish horror film Wreck. At least that's what the rumor has it. That it was so much better than this game, and it was basically this game. But it was a movie. So it might have been his first? Here, you know what? Let's take a look. I'm curious now, too. List of Suda 51 games. No, he made... Get them in order. By publisher, games by year. Okay, 1999, Sharuba Jikin. That was his first game. I don't know what that was all about. 2001, he did Flower, Sun, and Rain. 2002, he did Shining Soul, then Shining Soul 2, and then Michigan Report from Hell. So this came out before Killer 7, before Samurai Champloo, which we played. No More Heroes was 2007. That was his first successful hit. Flowers, Sun, and Rain. Sounds like something I have to check out. I'd say it's more in common with Rex's American remake, Quarantine. There you go. Yeah, I could see it being more like Quarantine. This definitely came out before both those movies, though. That's what I'm curious about.
It's a dead body! There's a dead body here!
He's dead.
She's holding something in her hand.
What is it?
It looks like a bottle that had chemicals in it. The bottle is broken and empty now.
I wonder what was in it.
The effect of the anti-Gagne cells. Anti-Gagne cells have the same function as T cells found naturally in the human body. They create antibodies against the Gagne virus. Subject has already been infected with the Gagne virus. Anti-G cells are rejected, ultimately resulting in the subject's death. Warning. Functioning of anti-G cells drops markedly with any rise. For this reason, alcohol intake after administration is strictly prohibited. Alcohol in the blood has also been proven to decrease the violence of Gagne virus.
There are some ingredients listed on the bottle.
Sodium chloride, potassium chloride, magnesium chloride.
It looks like they make a culture medium for the vaccine with these ingredients. Do you think we could find other things that have these ingredients in them? Like the sports drink I always have. It has something like these in it.
What? Really?
I think so. Anyway, they sell that drink in convenience stores. We could go take a look.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I think there was a convenience store nearby. Let's go!
Go to the convenience store. Really, we gotta run all the way there?
Ah! What is it?
No! Spewing some green mist on us.
Just trying to kill it the usual way isn't going to work with this monster.
Oh, I got an idea. It's gotta be hit by a train, doesn't it? And we gotta change the signal so the train goes on this track. Right? Nope. Possibly. Oh, turn around so we can watch it get splattered. Turn around. Killed it.
Hello?
Oh, who's that?
Did you hear something just now?
Anybody there?
Triangle to help? Yeah, we'll help him. Probably gotta get him off the tracks. But how was he not crushed by the train that just went by? Nothing makes sense in this game. You are? You're talking, but I don't hear any dialogue. Why? Uh-oh. Another glitch? Talking, but there's no dialogue. It might be a glitch. Let's skip this scene. Can't skip it. God, hope we're not soft-locked again. I can't skip this. They're just standing around, and I believe he's supposed to be talking. That sucks. Because I skipped that scene? I want to have to do this whole area again. Is he talking? No, he's just chilling. I feel like as the game went on and on, they just basically threw the budget out the window. Like, hey, let's just finish this. Not that good. I think we're soft locked again. Look at that. His lips are moving, but nothing's happening. Find out. If not, I'll have to replay it real quick. Port from Hell. They could have just had the game take place in Hell, Michigan. It would have. Grant Park Station. We're not too far from the end of the game. But this looks like a glitch of some sort. Sucks if we can't get past this. We fixed the last glitch. Order a motel. Station 24. Boss fight after the boss, and now it's time for a press X to help sequence. We have not had one in a while. There's a guy on the tracks and there is a train coming. If you help him out, then there's an interview coming. Then there's some objects to collect. The plot advancing, but non-S gathering. The reporter is waiting on the way back to the bridge. Any hollow bullets, but she's not waiting. Something's wrong here. Nobody's moving. Apparently he's talking. Missed something. Go have a look around. Otherwise I'm going to replay it. May not be a glitch. It might be that I helped them out too quickly and I didn't get the full dialogue of what to do next. It's not letting me skip either. That's unusual. Yeah, here's something. What is this? The lighter. I just guess we're not supposed to skip this. Can't pick up that lighter. If I walk out of here. Can't do that. Okay, let's load the save state. Where is she? Gotta follow her around again. That sucked. We wasted all our time running around with her. I'm gonna have to do that again. Kill the monster. Listen to the entire dialogue without helping him. And see what happens. Three more missions after this, so not too far away. See how long this takes. Is this... Running around with her was like... Wasted all our time going up and down each platform to begin with. We can skip these, we don't have to read them. Already read them. They basically tell you all the ingredients for the virus. The virus, but the antidote for the virus. Okay. Skip that. Right here. Back this way. We're gonna do a little more Heretic after this game, whether we finish it tonight or on the next stream. I won't be streaming over the weekend. It'll be Memorial Day weekend. I'll be at the new house. Then next week will probably be a stream or two, and then that's it. We're gonna be packing for the most part. No streams until we finally move. It'll probably be Monday. It'll probably be Thursday of this week, then Tuesday of next week, Thursday of next week, maybe Sunday, and then that's it. Then until the new game room is set up. Get some Heretic in and maybe a quick game. Yeah, this is where the monster pops out. So let's save it here. I don't have to run around again. The lighter on the floor that I think gets used with that combustible. Run, Paula, run! Great footage of her running.
It's a dead body! There's a dead body here!
There is!
Holding something in her hand.
What is
Skip this. Got the empty antidote bottle, and this tells you what the
There are
antidote
some
is.
ingredients list. Ah! What is it?
Okay, this is where we basically find out. Can't shoot it.
just trying to kill it the usual way isn't going to work?
Let's do this. Comes the train. Wishes it. We run back.
Hello?
Did you hear?
Okay, cutscene here. We are not going to interrupt the cut.
Hey, are you guys with some TV station? Do you think you could give me a hand? I hurt my leg, and I can't get up onto the platform. Hey, what are you filming? This isn't some kind of show. Hurry up and pull me up, will you?
Alright, let's try pulling him up. If this doesn't work, we're gonna let him die.
Hey, thanks a lot.
There we go.
You
Now it
saved
works.
me. Here, let me repay you. Huh? I lost my ID card. Oh, well, whatever. It won't do me any good now anyway. But I really want to thank you guys.
Sure thing. It was nothing. We just did what anybody would have done. By the way, what are you gonna do now? Do you want to come with us? With you hurt like that, it's too dangerous out here for you. And if we go to the airport, the military is supposed to come evacuate us.
Yeah, evacuate us.
But I'll be okay. I have to stay here and wait for somebody.
Wait for somebody? Here?
Yeah. So I can't go with you. I can't just desert my friend.
I guess not. Well,
Friend?
I guess we better get going. If we all get through this alive, get a hold of us someday at our office. We'd like to do a piece on you. Promise?
You're still alive. Call us.
Sure. I'll do that.
Alright, I don't think we're gonna ever hear from him. Where's that lighter I just ran by? Probably inconsequential to where we're at in the game right now, but... There it is. We kind of missed that, didn't we? Gonna stop at it? I think it's a lighter. It looks like a ring box, maybe.
It's a special type of ammo that can be packed with the vaccine. I
Oh.
bet we could load your pistol with it.
I don't really know what you're talking about, but you mean we could shoot monsters with it?
Right. But first we have to get the vaccine.
Okay, let's go then.
Yeah, okay, whatever. That's cool. We have a way to kill... Well, use a vaccine with a bullet to turn people into normal people and save them. I have to say, this game isn't like the greatest game ever, but I've enjoyed following the story, even though it's been kind of off the wall. And it's basically turned into Resident Evil at this point. Alright, how do we leave here now?
Let's hurry up and go, Mr. Briscoe. We're done with the report here, aren't we?
Let's get to that convenience store.
Yeah, let's go shopping. Hey, we get to save. Let's see where we are in 10 minutes. I might try to save this. If we leave the convenience store, I think there's 18 parts to this, and I think the train station's 14 or 15. We didn't get the culture medium, but we're going to a convenience store for the ingredients.
Do you really think we'll find a substitute for the culture medium at the convenience store?
I don't know. I only said maybe.
God damn it.
Don't get mad at me. I don't see you coming up with any better ideas.
Choo-choo.
That's why we're heading there right now, isn't it?
We're train spotting. Oh, hello.
Okay, here we go.
Okay now. We're looking for sodium chloride, potassium chloride, and magnesium chloride, remember?
I know.
So excited. She looks like Lisa Loeb. What is that? Hey, Base, how are you? What's going on?
Hey, don't steal anything.
Oh, okay.
We TV news teams have certain standards to uphold, you know?
You're having a good Thursday night, Base. Ah, there's something here. Or a note. Here, D. Tried going to the station, but I couldn't find anything. It looks like somebody was doing something here, though. I found some fresh cigarette butts. Maybe it's person after our lives. I guess I'd better leave this place. Is that what it really said? Went too fast. What the hell is this game about? Pepper Simulator? You're basically playing as a cameraman for a news report team. And there's a monster outbreak you're investigating in Lake Michigan area, so you're kind of like in northern Chicago, I guess. And the monsters every now and then kill your news reporter, and they end up replacing them with a new news reporter. But the game is supposed to be like extremely bad because of the hilarious voice acting. The first half of the game was great. I thought there was a lot of bad voice acting. This part of the game, things are just getting padded out, I think. Another Suda51 game. He did Killer is Dead, which I played recently on stream, so. What a legacy to leave for my family. Mr. Dino Crisis 3, baby. DRS played that game, too.
What are you wasting time filming that for?
Wasting time filming that. That's like lipstick or something. Magazines? Cat magazines.
There's anything of interest there.
Cat magazines. I'm gonna find the 3 ingredients now to destroy the G virus. No, this is not a Resident Evil game. Just borrow a lot from it.
Huh? You see something interesting?
That's it. Gotta look for the 3 ingredients. Just a mannequin. We have the magic bullet that's gonna save us.
Huh. Is that what you call a scoop?
Yeah, it is what I call a scoop. There's our sound engineer here, Briscoe. Pain in the ass. That's our news reporter, at the time being. Hasn't gotten herself killed yet. Cigarette butts? What you want in ingredients is a cigarette butt. Or cigarette. Oh, that's this drink Paula was talking about. He supposes in this one. Gonna stay there, right? Nope, she's walking over here. Get your drink, Paula. Comment on it.
Hey, this is it! This is the one I always drink.
What's in it? Think it'll work?
Let's see. Saccharide? Sodium chloride!
Hey!
Flavorings? Amino acid? Sodium citrate? Calcium lactate? Potassium chloride!
That's 2!
Wow!
Magnesium chloride!
Bingo! That's all 3!
But will this work? There's lots of other stuff in there too.
At this point, who cares? I bet it'll do the trick anyway.
I don't know.
Let's go!
So, the cure to everybody turning into monsters in Lake Michigan is soda.
Let's get to the airport!
You don't want to go back to headquarters.
Nah, forget about that place. Not only do we have the culture medium, but we've got tape with the truth on it too. As long as we have those, we've got the upper hand. I don't care if we're up against the ZaKa group or even the military.
We actually found the VCR tape earlier in the game. Earlier tonight. We were able to see it. We're close to the end. Let's finish this up. Not Resident Evil, but instead Inhabitant Madness. Yep. Pretty much. Like worms coming out of people. Giant worms. This is so much like Resident Evil. Now I'm going to use this log for my own personal notes. For everybody else.
Hey, look! There's a hotel. Why don't we take a break? I've been driving forever, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I want to take a shower too. Hey, you were having dirty thoughts just now, weren't you, Mr. Briscoe?
Stop joking around. Look, we're almost there.
He's completely forgotten about Pamela, the first reporter who he was in love with. Paula looks relatively rested, though.
Isn't anybody here? Hello? Let's just stay here anyway.
It's a nice place. A bonsai plant? It looks... Oh, it's too
Nobody
bushy to be here.
huh? Well, that's all right. Nobody's gonna care if we get some rest, right?
Nobody will care. Point out something in the fire. No, this was very low budget, so they couldn't afford to animate the camera scenes. Not the camera scenes, but the transition scenes. Lake Michigan souvenir. There's a lot in this game that made it feel like a low-budget horror movie. I don't know if it was done on purpose or if that was just the game. Director being like, hey, this sounds good, and going back and playing it and being like, what was I thinking? Because he did say that, apparently. Desks. They put them in the way so we couldn't go that way. At least for now. Standing there. Usually means there's a door right there for her. Paid all the budget on shrooms, ecstasy, and Cool Ranch Doritos. That's what it feels like this game was made. Somebody was on all of that. Now we're going to bed. Where do you go?
Wake me up if anything happens.
Okay, so it's just us alone here. Everybody's sleeping. Not going to sleep on the front counter. Guess that led to the front counter. Like a child's bed. This is where we're gonna sleep? God, there's someone in here. And of course it's a monster. No shower. Usually there's a bathtub of blood or something in the bathtub. No! What the heck is this thing? Seems to be locked. No way to enter the second floor. What? Get out of here. I think we picked the wrong room to fall asleep in. That was some nasty monster. Because we can't shoot it if Paula's not awake. So maybe we gotta go to Paula's room. Alright, let's get back to where we were. It's August. Why is a fire burning? But everything that's been going on. Thinking that the dancing flames is shooting somehow. Alright, let's just go to bed and see what happens. State it. I mean, clearly we can't shoot the monster.
I'm going to
Not without the news reporter. She has the gun.
Wake me up if anything happens.
I think it goes into that room. Oh, there's different rooms you could stay in. We just gotta pick the right one. Knock on the door.
This place is creeping me out. Did you hear something?
Sleeps in her business suit. Interesting. She's awake too.
Yo! Yeah, there's something here. We don't want any more monster attacks, right? Let's just hurry up and get out of here.
Ah! What's that? I'm scared. Mr. Briscoe?
It's okay. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, let's check it out. Over there.
What?
Like someone not breathing heavily. You really want to go in there, right?
It won't open. Break it down, Mr. Briscoe.
Just forget about it.
I gotta break it down.
Let's get to the airport.
Ouch. What's the matter with you?
I'm gonna break down the door. I can't break it down.
Hey! Why won't it open?
We're gonna need a key for this, aren't we?
Maybe we can get in some other way.
Oh, come off it. Enough already.
Let's check this place out first.
Oh,
Get there from here.
oh,
Perfect!
hole in every wall.
It's too dangerous.
What luck! It
What
goes all the
luck?
way to that other room.
All right, we're definitely gonna have to fight a monster. Oh, wait.
No use.
Hey, do you think that's the owner of this hotel?
It's no use. I can't go on.
Oh, this isn't gonna end well.
Is he gonna... Oh my god! He is!
Why? How could I let that monster stay here? My darling.
Hey! You gotta hurry up and stop him! If you don't, he's gonna...
Stop him. Hope that doesn't break the game, because last time we tried to help someone.
Why didn't you just let me die? What am I going to do now? I can't go on living anymore.
Come on. We'd better get going. You saved this man's life.
We saved them, but you're gonna join us now. Wouldn't mind Suda51 doing a Resident Evil game. How insane would that be? It's clearly what he was trying to achieve here. Like a found footage Resident Evil game. Can't knock him for trying. Riding this in the van on the way to the Great Tez Airport. The Luthez Airport.
Come get us! Time to say goodbye to this monster-infested city! Yahoo!
We had the Von Erich Library and now the Luthez
Wasted
Airport.
so much time at that hotel.
I can't do anything about that now.
That's true, I guess.
Anyway, we're almost there. Let's not argue anymore.
Okay, fine by me.
All right! This is our last report. Good luck.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Last report. This might be the end of the game.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1, go!
Good evening, viewers. This is Paula Orton of ZaKa TV.
Randy Orton's sister.
We're here at the Great Tezu Airport in an attempt to evacuate Chicago. As you can see, the airport, just like everything else, is blanketed by thick fog. We can't see very far in front of us. Will the military transport be able to land? Let's move on to the control room.
Okay, that was good.
Let's go.
Yo, we're at the airport.
We're now here inside the control room. There isn't anybody here. Now, we have to ask, will a military transport really be landing here to rescue civilians? Something is coming in over the radio. I wonder who it is.
This is the 6th Air Force 274th Airlift C-141 transport. We are now circling overhead, ready to perform a rescue of Chicago civilians. However, thick fog is preventing our landing. Please turn on the runway lights. Control room, please respond. Control room, respond. Is anybody there?
This is the Great Taser Control Room. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's going on down there?
We're waiting for rescue. Please come save us.
Of course. That's what we came for. But you must turn on the runway lights.
What are you talking about? For the lights? Is this it?
A blinking
Guess
button?
not. How about this one? Oh, no good. This one? This one? Nothing works!
Press them all.
What's the matter with this thing?
It doesn't have to be the runway lights. If there was some other landmark, something we could pinpoint, we could figure out where the runway was from there and land.
Yeah,
Landmarks?
we're just gonna guess where the runway is and land it. Because, you know, that makes sense. Of course, it has something to do with this, right?
Hey, look at that map. There's that lighthouse.
Oh, the lighthouse.
The lighthouse! Would the lighthouse work?
That would be fine. Located it on our map. Now, if you'll just turn on the lighthouse beacon, we can land.
All right, just hold on a while. We'll go to the lighthouse right away.
The lighthouse will help you land.
We're running out of fuel.
Okay, let's hurry.
Completely out of fuel, so we're going to the lighthouse. This is probably the end right here. We're gonna land that plane, save us all. Take us with them. And we turn into monsters and kill them all.
Hey, come on. What's taking you guys so long?
Such a bad driver. You already crashed at least once.
Come on, get in.
Almost killed us. Oh, wait, what?
Somebody's coming.
Yeah.
Well, here you all are.
Ugh, the head of the news agency.
It looks like we all made it in time.
What?
Is that right? In that case, you'd better hurry to the lighthouse. I'll wait here while you turn on the beacon. We'll meet up again after that. I'll have a talk with General Sanders to be sure all of you will be allowed.
Do I want to help her?
Hey,
Who's more man than monster? Yep. We just save her? I don't think we did. I don't think we were supposed to save the chief. She's evil. He was more man than monster.
the chief. Pamela took her.
Chief? Chief!
It doesn't.
Pamela took her.
Come on.
We didn't get to see it. Alright, I think the chief was on their side.
Oh, hello, people.
Who is it?
Finally, real people at last.
Oh, screw this. Kill him.
I have no idea what's going
Shoot him.
on. Where did all this fog come from?
Shoot him!
We don't have any time to waste on this guy. We've got to get to the lighthouse.
Wait,
Shoot him!
don't go.
Trying to touch her inappropriately. Shoot him! Oh god, kill him.
Don't leave me.
Okay. Knock her out of the way? Can't do that.
This
And knock him out of the way?
Really sick. I bet he's infected with that virus.
Virus? What are you talking about? I don't have a cold or anything.
Kill him.
Oh.
Kill him.
Okay. This guy doesn't realize what's happening to him.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. I woke up and everybody was gone.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do
Dr.
here.
O'Connor be?
Dr. O'Connor's dead.
What did you say? Don't tell me you're Dr. O'Connor's guinea pig.
What?
This isn't gonna end well for him.
Where is he? That Dr. O'Connor is so mean. Poking and prodding a guy's body like he was nothing. And
Right.
when I woke up, he was gone too. He left me all alone. What the heck is going on? Hey, you guys! Get Dr. O'Connor to come back! No!
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Don't go!
Shoot him!
Wait!
Why won't she shoot him?
Look! Over there! Do you see that?
See what? What is over there?
Come on! I'll race you!
Light? Why is it prompting us to shoot him, but I can't? Well, the news reporter would have to. Okay, I don't know what's going on in this game anymore.
Hey! Come on! Over here! No! Keep away from me!
Follow me, but stay away at the same time.
This guy is nuts! What do you want to do?
Shoot him!
Hey!
There's something wrong with him.
Shoot him again.
He's already turned into a monster.
Where's Dr. O'Connor? Dr. O'Connor! Yoo-hoo!
I wonder how this game played out in Japanese. The translation is so bad in this game that I can't make up heads or tail of this. Shoot him. There you go. Like, this guy just showed up out of nowhere. He's Dr. O'Connor's guinea pig. He's just running around like a fool, flailing his arms. Now he's praying.
Ow! That hurts!
I would love to hear what Suda51 was thinking with this game.
Please don't kill me! But I suppose you have to.
Most of the reviews I read probably didn't make it this far. The reviewers never made it this far. There's no way.
What is with this guy? Huh? Oh my god! Run!
Turning into a strawberry. We survived that? Paula survived it. What about Briscoe? I thought they would have had different sound engineers in this game. I guess they couldn't afford to keep killing him off. They were alive like nothing ever happened.
It's clearing away.
That guy, He was what was causing everything?
That was the final boss of the game?
That transport.
Are you kidding
I
me?
don't see it anywhere.
Come on, let's just get to the lighthouse.
Yeah, they can't land the plane unless we're at the lighthouse, people. Exhausted.
This is the lighthouse. Phew. Boy, I'm really tired.
I'm really tired.
Say, Mr. Briscoe, you guys do the rest.
We do the rest?
That's enough reporting.
Why? What's the matter?
I've had it. Why do we have to be put into this kind of danger just to do the news?
Your boss is dead. You don't have to be doing this anymore.
Do some serious reporting.
Nothing serious about this game.
Have everybody tell me how great I was. And marry a handsome Hollywood star. That wasn't so much to ask, was it? Now I'm all dirty and I've seen all these dead bodies and monsters. I've had it up to here.
Calm down. It's our duty to record the truth about what's happening. Somebody's gonna watch the videotapes we've been making and see the truth.
Truth will set you
See everything
free.
that's been happening to us.
Who cares? I don't give a damn about that. I'm not budging 1 inch from this spot.
That spot, huh?
All right, if that's the way you feel. It's too bad, though. Come on.
Yeah, the acting's the best part about this game. I think they were just given the lines to read and they read them. They didn't bother with, like, you know, doing their lines while the game was playing in the background or anything. They had no context of what they were recording. I'll definitely put some notes up about this game. I'm curious about who the voice actors were and how much else, you know, if they got any other work after this. And I'd like to see if there's an interview about by Suda51 talking about the game. All right, we're in the lighthouse, so let's finish this off. All we gotta do is just turn on the lights. Let's go.
So this is the lighthouse, huh?
It's a lighthouse. Come here often?
Looks like it's just you and me now. Well, let's get this taken care of.
I chose this game basically because it was a Suda51 game.
Think of Paula.
And because it's one of the ones that's actually accessible for me to play.
Behind all this stuff that's been going on. That one's the chief's favorite after all. Yeah, and that damn chief.
Chief is dead. We didn't help her.
She was the one that forced us all into this whole mess from the start.
Why let her die?
Goddamn chief. The next time I see her, I swear I'm gonna...
But she's dead. What are you talking
I
about?
forgot you were getting this on camera. You'll edit that part out, won't you?
Didn't we just kill her?
That guy they were experimenting on. Do you think he was what was causing the fog? And what was up with that plane that crashed into Lake Michigan? I just don't know.
Plane that crashed into Lake Michigan. We talked about that at one point. Turn this on.
Must be it. This is the power supply to the lighthouse.
Go. Happening. We got light. We're gonna get rescued. There's no more meters on the battery.
Come on, let's go up to the top.
The end. I was supposed to wait for him to go first. I can't wait to see how this ends. I know there's several endings and you gotta play through the game several times to get them all, but I just want to see one ending in this game. I don't need to replay it. Wait, what? Can't. shoot. Where is he? He messed this up again.
All these deaths we've seen. Everything's all confused in my head now.
Now it's time for him to reflect.
Some of these murders didn't have anything to do with the virus at all. I guess I've probably just about got the whole thing figured out. Hey, what do you think? Who do you think's behind all of this stuff? Now's your chance. This is your opportunity to let everybody know exactly what you think.
What?
Well, how about it?
Now it's interactive. The onus on you.
Won't talk with the camera on, hey? Ha! Coward!
I actually think you were all up to this.
Cleared away! I don't see that transport anywhere, though. It looks like they deserted us. But who cares if they don't rescue us now?
I think he's the cause of all this.
Without that fog, there won't be any monsters. We can go anywhere we want. I don't know why, but I feel so tired.
Oh no, he's turning into a monster, isn't he? Yeah.
Can't be.
You mean it can't be? We're here. Gotta go a little further. Come on. Come on, stop holding your headphone or whatever you're doing. Oh, cutscene. I knew it! Whoever guessed that they were going to turn into monsters at the end was right. Somewhat. It was between the borders, he called it. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, that's not right. And we got no battery power. Oh god. It's a bad ending, isn't it? Well, there you go. This is one of many endings. I don't think I'll keep replaying the game to find out how it ends and multiple endings, but I'm gonna have to look up the endings. Post it on the Discord, for sure. So, what do I think of this game? I think Suda51 was very ambitious in making it. And I bet you the original version of the game in Japanese is a lot better than this. And it's probably more coherent. It makes more sense. Greg Irwin. Peggy Wu played Justine. None of these people sound familiar. There were so many people in the American version named after wrestlers. Cary Graham, Slaughter, Murdoch, Snooker, Steamboat. Look at this. We went to the Von Erich Library. 80s wrestlers, good lord. 70s wrestlers, even. The airport was named after Lou Thez. It was the Great Thez Airport. There was that person named Orton. I like he has a vision and sticks to it, to be honest. I do too. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, for as goofy as this was, he tried to make it. I have a feeling that if you play the original version of the game, it is completely, like, different playing it in Japanese. I like to get the take as somebody who played it in Japanese, but that's never probably going to be possible. I think like they messed everything up here. I think whoever did the translation, whoever did the hired the voice actors, they just had no clue what they were doing. All the characters are named after wrestlers. All of the dialogue was just ridiculous. Dean Malenko, QA tester. Yeah, probably. Look, he was very ambitious in making this, and I give him props for that. And we'll never know what this game was supposed to be. It's known for its bad dialogue instead. It's not his fault. This might have been the first Suda51 game actually translated outside of Japan. So. Original plan, edit, Suda51. There you go. So somebody took his game and butchered it. That's what happened here. Definitely wanted to check this out. It is like the game he made right before Killer 7. Well, the cream of the voice talent rises to the top. It's curdling. It's curdling like milk. Rotten milk. That's what the voice acting is. Somebody translated the game and tried to make it into Resident Evil. The game probably would have been better had it had more music here and there. It would have been a little more suspenseful. It's a cool concept. Look, guy running around with a video recorder. Trying to take, you know, footage and the rest of the team was serious about what they did. Really wish we had finished the game with Carly. Paula was just like... didn't really do anything. She was like the weakest of all the reporters. Kind of like lose the character development at the end. But it was cool nonetheless. There you go. There was nobody named Hogan in the game, though. Everybody else is named after a wrestler. Paula Orton. Like. Well, there you have it. Michigan Report from Hell. Next stream will be Thursday night. We're going to return back to Heretic that night. We'll play the last 2 DLC content. Divine Being, who is well known. Has a strong belief in rationalism. That's what we're known for? Paula's Secret. Press any button next. The Paula's Secret. It was interesting for sure. Yeah, I'm glad I played it. I mean, it does knock a game off my backlog, but the Paula Secret, the movie theater. Paula costume. We finished with Paula, so save current team log. Yeah. Probably started again with a clear data. Oh, secret scene. That's us.
I'll never forget you, Nina. Your beautiful eyes, your lovely black hair, that soft, translucent skin of yours. And Nina, I'll never forgive the guys that put you in this situation. It's...
Wow. What the heck was Nina? Who was Nina? That extra scene made no sense. Nina Williams from Tekken? Alright. Well, we're out. Ugh. What the heck? Bad translation, guys. That's what I'd chalk it up to. Probably a really good game, because they wouldn't have translated if it wasn't. Playing it in Japanese might be fun. That makes sense. Okay, so Thursday, 5/26. Heretic. This was a decent game. It's very expensive. Buy it now. I mean, it was $18 when I got it. 2016. News online. DRS, thanks for hanging out tonight. Let me shout out Camilio and Mr. Crappy for the raids. Falsh 109. Wish you luck on your job interview tomorrow. It all goes well. Not too many people still on, but let's raid Creature 92. He's playing something called Time Spinner. I never heard of it. Good night, everyone. See you Thursday.